Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP is going to absolutely shock the market when it has its first major leg up in this bull cycle, and I'm certainly not the only one that thinks that. Here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. EVI CEO says massive XRP explosion would surprise market. Frankly, I'm more surprised by the few idiot sticks out there that think that this isn't going to happen. As if XRP, for some unknown reason, will be the only large cap coin that just won't move in tandem with the rest of the market because reasons. It's really typically just a bunch of Bitcoin maxi trolls and XRP haters that say that type of nonsense. You're people with XRP derangement syndrome. But no, XRP continues. Like there's over a decade of history with XRP, right? And there's no shortage of proof that XRP has always followed what happened in the market, especially in bull cycles. For the big moves, yes, XRP participates. And of course, there's no new all-time high last market cycle, but XRP was under attack by the SEC. Do y'all think that might have been a major factor in XRP not hitting a new all-time high? Because I sure as hell do. It's common sense and obvious. But I'm going to share with you perspective from a number of analysts in this video, including some talking about Bitcoin, because there are a lot of analysts who think that this may be the moment. We might be on the cusp of this moment where Bitcoin massively breaks above, finally starts running past the last all-time high that it set in recent weeks. And you know what that's going to mean for altcoins. If this like what, and it is just a matter of time in all likelihood. Once that really goes, though, my gosh. Talk about face melt season. It's going to be a blasty blast. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. At the time I'm recording this video, it's 7:50 p.m. Central Time, Monday, April 8th, 2024. We have XRP at 61 cents. You got Bitcoin at 71,381 bucks, and it has been running up. The whole market really has been running up since early this morning. Here you can see XRP 24-hour high, 62.4 cents. Obviously, 24-hour chart just climbing, outperforming Bitcoin today. Here's the Bitcoin 24-hour chart, 24-hour high, 72,647 bucks. 24-hour low, lower 69,000. So it's a break that a lot of analysts have been saying it's going to come. It's just like very soon. And that's where we are at right now. But the most exciting part, because, you know, it's not a guarantee. Like, look, in the short term, could Bitcoin go down and then the market tanks a little bit for like one final fake out? Yeah, that could happen. Not that it's going to change what happens big picture. We know. We've seen this movie before. We know, broadly speaking, what's going to happen. We just don't know to what degree that's going to happen. But yes, explosion to the upside, a virtual certainty. Here you have the Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 80 out of 100, so we are back in extreme greed. Here's a post from chart analyst Ali Martinez. Bitcoin appears to be breaking out. And by the way, let me pause and note, this is at 3:17 a.m., so the biggest of the move hadn't happened yet, but he could see it. Well, chart on the screen, take a look. He says, Bitcoin appears to be breaking out. If Bitcoin can hold above $70,800, the next target becomes $85,000. And as of now, you know, we're almost an hour past the daily close, and Bitcoin, again, well, I just said where it is. It's over 71,000 now. So it has held on to that at least to this point. But eventually, because look, here's what happens. In previous market cycles, a new all-time high is hit, just kind of taps it, and then you have sideways consolidation, which is very normal, and then at some point, after testing it multiple times, it breaks through with conviction. And when that happens, Bitcoin could quickly, I mean, even double in price in rather short order. There's lots of historic precedent for that. Here's a post from chart analyst Jelly, who simply wrote, Bitcoin is turning the highs from before the April Fool's correction into support. Thin air above, send it to $82,000. And so, of course, as is always the case, various analysts will tell you that here's the most reasonable target. So, Ali Martinez says $85,000. Jelly here says $82,000. I'll take either. We're splitting hairs. I know the direction this goes, ultimately. Here's a post from Altcoin Sherpa. Bitcoin, last scary area coming up here. You want to see a high time frame close above 73,500, not a wick and then price blitzing lower or anything like that. One day close above plus strong follow-up is what you're looking for. Not a great place to open a fresh position, in my opinion. Now, when he says that, that would be because he's speaking to his trader followers out there. For hodlers, it is what it is. I mean, dollar cost averaging is a thing, obviously. You do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. But that's what he's saying to look for. You know, $73,500, a break above that with conviction. Here's a post from chart analyst Tech Dev. Now, this one's fascinating. If you're not driving or doing something that has your eyes off the screen, because that's a necessity, it might be worth taking a gander if you're not already doing so. This is a Bitcoin price chart, and I just found this incredibly fascinating. Because history, even, you know, just history repeats. You know, or if you want to be a little more precise, you could say it kind of rhymes with itself. And this is a cool one. This is the moment that we're in. Look what he wrote. It doesn't happen often. Bitcoin closed 2 consecutive months over the upper Bollinger Band. Each time it has then doubled within 3 months before the next red candle. So, fine, nothing's technically a guarantee in life, but the other 3 times in history this has happened, I mean, look, this chart goes back to 2011. So look at the bull markets. 2013, 2017, 2021, it happened in each of those years. And fine, we'll see what price action occurs right after this, but as far as that particular indicator, that just happened. That's what he's saying. So, and that's why I said, you know, a few minutes ago, we've seen this movie before. It's just a question of degree, not a question of if, so far as I'm concerned. And I don't say that with literally 100% conviction, but way up there. That is by far, broadly speaking, what is most probable. Here's a post from Mikey Bull Crypto. Now, he actually posted this on April 5th, so a few days ago. But I noted that after the price action today, he reposted it. And so I thought I'd share it with you. It's an XRP USD chart. So here's the XRP price chart. And he says, XRP, momentum is about to shift upward. And he's been steadfast in that perspective. As of many of you. You don't have to be an analyst to have that perspective. It's just kind of common sense that the asset class moves in tandem, and it's completely irrational to think that XRP will just for some reason be the only coin that's just not going to go. It's just not going to do it. That's stupid as hell. Now, if it doesn't, so it's going to run. I firmly believe that. But if we're actually wrong and it doesn't hit a new all-time high this cycle, fine. Post-mortem, we'll take a look at this and figure out what the hell we got wrong. And if XRP even makes sense at that point. Was there a black swan event? Because outside of that, if XRP actually doesn't hit a new all-time high, I'd be shocked, and I'd have to reevaluate what I even think about this, because with new data like that would be the logical thing to do. I'm just being honest with you, like, it would be. That's not where we're at right now, but that it would be logical, or at least, like, honestly, for me at that point, I mean, not that I'd just go panic selling all of my XRP. I might continue to just hold because I'm really stubborn when it comes to this stuff, but there's a chance I may just actually readjust my portfolio and think, well, I still want some exposure, but I must be missing something if it's not going. Because look, when I'm wrong about stuff in life, I will look inward. I will not assume that everybody else is actually wrong. I will reflect upon things that I thought would be unfolding that didn't. Like that's what an intellectually honest individual should do with anything in life, really. And so I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's a discussion we're going to have. But that is what I do. Here's a post from chart analyst Egreg, and he sure as hell doesn't think we're going to have that conversation either. And I agree. Here's what Egreg Crypto had to say. XRP, the life-changing triangle, $17 or $27. Even without being a TA expert, that would be me, a non-TA expert, one look at the ascending triangle on the monthly time frame screams bullish. It's time to play smart, rotate those profits into XRP, accumulate more, and then just sit back and wait for the magic to happen. XRP Army, stay steady. The measured move of the ascending triangle could potentially reach either $17 or $27. Yeah, and I'd say that's perfectly reasonable. I don't know how high XRP is going to go. I don't pretend to know. But certainly, new all-time high entering price discovery, these are perfectly reasonable expectations of what might happen this cycle. We're going to find out together. That's for sure. Here's a post from chart analyst Dark Defender. Because as I've been talking about in recent videos, the XRP BTC bottom that occurred on March 11th, it didn't hold. It did for weeks, and then it suddenly didn't. And so I was just kind of curious as to what Dark Defender's perspective is about that. And I'll just tell you broadly speaking, because there's all sorts of analysts that have been talking about this. I haven't seen any analysts be like, well, the fact that it went a tiny bit lower, it means that our models were wrong. Like, I haven't seen anything like that. It's more like we were hoping that was the bottom for XRP BTC because we'd prefer to see strong moves to the upside, but you don't know for sure. But the way that XRP is behaving right now is absolutely within the realm of what you would expect based on historic precedent. So we are still there. And here's precisely what Dark Defender had to say about XRP BTC pair after I asked him about it. And he tagged me in this, and he said, "Hi all, today I'd like to analyze 3 monthly timeframes for the XRP BTC pair. Thanks to Moon Lambo, who reminded me of the update. Each candle or price bar is formed in 3 months, and April is the start moment of the new bar. April, May, June will form a new candle. Last time, we discussed that this pair was standing on multi-year support, which I call primary support, and we expected it to bounce from here. Although we have several sagging under the support level, this pair managed to stay above this orange support." And you can see what he's talking about if you're looking at the screen right there. There's a trend line, easing to the upside. And then he says, April started under this level, and I expect XRP to rapidly cover with this 3-month candle. XRP will definitely appreciate against Bitcoin very soon. Enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, and so, look, you don't have to be a chart guy to get the concept either. Like, I'm not. I don't want to be one. I think it's boring to sell, but I'm glad that they like it. I really mean that. I appreciate the perspectives that all sorts of people are willing to share, because it takes a lot of work to put the charts together and do all the analysis and stuff. So, yeah, I just based on this, again, historic precedent. Do you want to say this time is different? Because I'm just not buying it. I'm really just not buying it. Then there's this from the Crypto Basic. EVI CEO says massive XRP explosion would surprise market. Matthew Dixon, the CEO of AI-based crypto evaluation platform EVI, has stated that XRP could soon pull a surprising stunt based on recently observed on-chain data. In a recent update shared by Dixon, EVI's platform detected a substantial surge in XRP's trading volume. He interprets this data as indicative of significant underlying interest in XRP. Dixon speculates that this could lead to a typical surge in XRP's value, advising market participants to brace themselves for a surprise. And so let me just show you the actual post here. And again, I wanted to highlight this because it's not just the case that it's us crazy internet folks, we here in the XRP community with their magic internet money that think that XRP specifically makes sense. You have here a CEO literally saying, yeah, it would make sense that people get shocked by a massive XRP run-up. And so here he wrote, massively increased trading volume on XRP, as shown by the EVI rating platform, tells me that there is serious interest bubbling away, and we should get that typical XRP explosion higher at some point. Be ready to be surprised, in my opinion. Yeah, I obviously agree with that. 100%. This time is not different. XRP is going to go ballistic. That's that. That is my conviction. And again, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And I don't know if that means that I would sell some and of course it would be a bad time to kind of sell at the bottom of the market. So that's why I said I don't know exactly what that would mean for me, but I'm going to wait until the cycle's complete to make some sort of analysis like that. And then on top of that, I'll have made so much profit, presumably, by other coins taking off, because I own like 42 different cryptocurrencies. I may just not care. And then just say, well, let's just write it out and see what the hell happens, because I want some exposure to the crypto asset class anyway. So, But again, I don't think we're going to have that conversation. My conviction about XRP has never been higher and stronger than it is right this second. So we're going to find out together what happens. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Lambo.